Yeah, so
this is
I
how
would
I'm gonna
prefer
break
to
it.
play games like that because with that you're obviously paying money to do something and you
Right.
have a finite period of time and
Correct.
then you have to dip. So
Correct.
that makes sense.
Yeah.
But now there's this massive like generation of gamers that have come through and are making money off streaming. It shows that gaming's become less nerdy and now it's more common. And I wonder how that transition started to happen. Was it like the next generation of kids just became more socially awkward and they just wanted to stay at home? Like I asked myself this and think, where did that trend start emerging from?
The fact that you can create income from playing a game, and there are
incredible.
leagues and competitions. Yeah, it is. It is. It isn't. I like the fact that there are creative ways to make income, right? Have a lifestyle, but what is it doing for your brain, man, and your health and
Well,
fulfillment?
when you say brain and health, what do you mean? Because technically for your brain, it's good in the sense that it gives you... It sort of has... It has the same properties that people would associate with... What is it? Doing puzzles or sort of problem solving. That's the word I'm looking for. Problem solving. So it sort of does... Gives you problem solving skills that are really, really important in life, basically. And that's what gaming kind of does. It really builds on that. It works on that for you.
I think maybe at an abstract level, I'd like to see if that does translate over. Like, okay, you play games, put you in another life situation, mortgage, buy a house, deal with shit, deal with chaos. Does it actually translate? Yes, in theory, it could translate. I'd like to see that study. And the second thing I'd like to see...
That's like mortgage, etc., all that stuff, like investing. That's a different ballgame.
No, okay, so you give me an example then. You said it gives you skills to problem
It gives you
solve.
skills of problem solving. So
apply
say
that to
in
real
school,
life.
When you have a problem, and like, how do you fix it? They'll be quicker to navigate through that instead of, say...
So tell me about
another
life.
person that
Life. When they grow up. how's it
Life
gonna help
itself
them in
is
life?
difficult. Like, yeah, that's not one and the same.
Guys, if you listen to this podcast, that's the most honest thing we've ever said in the podcast. Life is difficult. Life is a series of inevitable chaos. Learning how to navigate that chaos, that's what we're here to do. That's what we're here to learn, right? And the second thing I'd be interested to learn is how it impacts their ability to communicate and have real relationships with real people. Like, what are their relationships like? Significant, intimate relationships.
When you say with real people, do you mean people they meet online or people who are family or other halves?
Family, other halves, girlfriends, people to wives or husbands or whatever. That I'd love to see how they are outside of gaming.
Well, gamers are like rock stars now in the sense that they attract really, really famous hot girls. It's not even a question. And they're really lucrative now because they have a lot of clout, a lot of social following, etc. Maybe girls are attracted to them. Maybe I'm being really judgmental here. But that was never a thing in the past. Normally, if you think of a guy that
Like
just
you said,
plays games into his 30s, you think, oh, you're a bit of a loser. But now it's
in the
like,
basement
now
type
it's
thing,
okay. Yeah, and you had that old stereotype basement, living with his mum, flipping broomstick, hitting the ceiling, saying, "Mum, keep it down," like all that stuff. Yeah,
this is like American vibes.
Yeah, it gives you that kind of stereotype, but now that's gone, and now they're all really well known, and they've got massive followings, and it's just they're making millions, absolutely millions,
But again,
just from the comfort of their own room.
Like in any industry, there's a small percentage that do. And I read something, I think we spoke about it at some point. It was about these gamers who. Oh yeah, that was it. So, if you're gonna take a break from a game, what would you take a break for?
To eat.
Yeah, and
to go to the gym. To go to the toilet.
Yeah, toilet, eat, and maybe sleep. Right.
Yeah.
I think this guy basically was like, I don't want to go to the toilet, so he learned how to self-catheterize.
What? You learned to what?
Plastic up the end of his thing, catheter, what we have in hospital.
Oh, a catheter. Oh, fuck me.
Right? Like 23 hours a day he was gaming. Like he dropped out, he failed like college, whatever, university, whatever this guy was. Just, to that degree you can go to is just...
No, people can get fully hooked on it.
Yeah,
definitely.
like I'd say
that's
an addiction, man. Yeah.
Yeah.